Welcome to BADM 320, Principles of Marketing for Spring 2024. Hey there, students. I'm Professor Mark Wolters. I am the instructor for this Principles of Marketing course, and I want to welcome you to a new semester. And I got to tell you, yes, I am sorry that the class is at 8 a.m. I do not have a say of when the class is. I, too, would prefer to be in bed instead of in the, Follinger Auditorium at 8 a.m. But here's the thing. Since we have so many different majors that actually have to take this class, this is the only time that all the majors have free because no other major would really want you to have classes at 8 a.m. So a general course like this, we get stuck at 8 a.m. So I apologize. Believe me, I would prefer it in the afternoon as well, okay? Now, in terms of the class itself, remember, marketing, it's about solving problems. And that's what we're going to help you learn about this semester. You're going to learn how to solve problems. Hey, how do I know my competition's doing? Hey, what are new products I should develop that are going to really resonate with our customers? How do I talk to our customers? Hey, what are those supply chain issues people talk about? We're going to talk about a lot of these things throughout the semester so you get a good foundation in marketing, all right? So I hope that is something you can look forward to because I really want to prepare you for when you go out in the real world, okay? So when you go out there and you're on that street corner, you can see, oh, that's the nice store. Oh, that's the cheap souvenir store over there. Like you know these things, right? So I want to prepare you for that so you're ready for that. Because let's be honest, if I don't prepare you for the real world, haven't I kind of failed you? Exactly. I don't want to fail my students. Grades are very important, all right? I know it's very important to you. And you probably want to know, well, Mark, how do you grade us? Well, we have 3 exams in this class that count 25% of your grade each, okay? The first exam covers the first part of the class, the second exam covers the middle part of the class, and the third exam covers the third part of the class. And here's a great thing. We don't have a final. That's right, no final for you to worry about, so you don't have to worry about that, okay? Now, there are other things you need to do. 1, we do have a syllabus quiz. Okay, and the syllabus quiz is like 10 questions, 10 basic questions about the class from the syllabus, and they're usually the 10 most asked questions I get, like, when is the first exam? When is the second exam? When is the third exam? Because you'll be surprised how many students forget that we have an exam coming up, or they don't come to the exam because they forgot, and now I can say, look, syllabus quiz, you got it right, so therefore you knew this is when the exam was, all right? Now, I do realize sometimes students do miss exams. We do have confident exams that are held either like the Thursday or Monday after the exam, depending when it is. So do be aware of that. So if it's a Tuesday exam, the confident exam will be that Thursday evening. If it's a Thursday exam, the confident exam will be that following Monday, all right? So I hope that can help you out. And I know students are like, but Mark, is there any kind of extra help you can give us? Well, yes, there is extra help I can give you. We actually do extra credit. So 1, you can try and save the world. I call it the Save the World Project. You do write up a 7 to 10 page paper on helping a nonprofit organization with their marketing. Do a SWOT analysis and give them advice. Do key success factors and give them advice. Look at their social media and tell them how they can do that better. You can easily fill up 7 to 10 pages with that and help, send it to them and help them get better and use that business knowledge you have. So that's one way, and that can earn you 3% on your final grade. Now, I realize not everyone wants to save the world, right? So we have these things called SONA experiments. And basically, you go in and you answer surveys. You answer a survey for, half an hour, 45 minutes, and you get 0.5% added on to your final grade. And you can do a total of 6 of them, so that can be 3% added on your final grade as well. Now, let's say you don't want to do all 6. You can just do 1 and get 0.5% added on, or 3 and get 1.5% added on to your final grade. So we do have that, okay? And it's any combination, but you do max out, whether if you do the Save the World Project or SONA, you max out at 3% extra credit, okay? So you're going from like a B plus to an A minus right there, or an A minus to an A plus. Wouldn't your mom be happy to see that A plus on your grade? Yeah, of course they would, okay? So do be aware of that. Also, we do take attendance in class, not every class. In the back of the book, I have these attendance sheets, and I ask you random marketing research questions so I can learn more about you and what's important about you, but also if you're understanding the topic of the day. That's why, yes, you do need to get the textbook. The thing is, the textbook, it's all the slides from the class. So everything I go through in class, you can write your notes on there. Also, it has practice exams in there. Also, don't forget you can play BADM 320 bingo, whereas if you check off all the boxes, not just a normal bingo, but all the boxes on there, you get to win a prize at the end of the semester if you check them all off. But you got to be at class to get them. So we do have that. Now, I realize students do get sick. You do have exams. You do have other things. I mean, it's 8 a.m. You don't want to be there. I do give 2 free absences. So if you miss 2, it's no big deal. Now, that could be you're sick, you don't want a class, you overslept. It doesn't matter. You got an interview. Those are your 2 things. It's your PTO, your personal time off, whatever you want it to use it for. Because some students will use it and then actually get sick and they're like, oh, I want to use it now. Well, you should have used it before. Like, you shouldn't use those one before. So there's 2 freebies. I usually take attendance 10 to 12 times a semester. So you have a rough idea of like, oh, how's it going to work? Well, I just want you to kind of know that. Another thing I think is very important is the grades go up on Canvas, but don't look at the Canvas points, okay? Well, look at the Canvas points, but don't look at your grade that Canvas says you have, because the grades don't get weighted correctly. So it may say you have 9,000 points. Wait, Mark, there's only 1,000 points in the class. I'm confused. Yeah, it's because in Canvas it messes it up. So use the syllabus that's in the book. It's also in the book. That will help you understand how to calculate your grade, and that will work better, okay? Now, if you want to come talk to me, I do have office hours. Just look at the syllabus when it's there. You can always talk to me after class. I mean, you could come talk to me before class, but I'm going to guess no one's going to come before the 8 a.m. class to talk to a professor. So I understand that, but you can talk to me after class, no problem. Or we can set up a time, just contact me. But there's always those things. I do like meeting my students. But yeah, I hope this gives you a little overall idea of what to expect on the exam, all right? Or not on the exam, what to expect in the class. Oh, the exams are usually 50 multiple choice questions. If you take the CONFID exam, they're essay questions, so that tends to inspire people to wake up a little bit earlier for those 8 a.m. exams. So I wish you all the best. I hope you have a great time. I look forward to seeing you in class, and I'll say bye from here in Germany.